Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's Bideshi Diaries. So we are heading to Exmoor and I'm going to show you the house that we stayed in. So it's going to be a bit of a house tour vlog today. These were the kind of roads that we passed before we got to the house. Now don't be disappointed. This is actually a borrowed clip because unfortunately for some reason I didn't get the front of the house recorded. So this is the best I can show you for the front of the house. However, stay tuned because I do have better clips for the indoors, and the indoor was gorgeous. I have included a photograph of how it looked in the morning and evening, which was beautiful. And this is the front of the house. This is my uncle who is at the front of the house, and as I'm going to show you now, this is how we walk in. The kitchen was very spacious, so we had the kitchen units on one side and then the dining table, which was about 16 seats I believe. And then what we did is, because we had children with us as well, we used the table that you just saw on the left there. This is the living space area. These are my cousins who are just checking out the place. And okay, so when you go across you see a little hall passage, and then as you can see there's one room, and all the rooms fortunately had en suites, which were amazing, because what we did is, it's not like just a family of 5 that went. I had all my uncles, so like my mama and mummies, and you know, everyone go with us, my khala, khalu and my cousins, and it was just a blast this trip. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to afford this place on my own. I mean, bear in mind this is probably a millionaire's little cottage that you're seeing there, and I can't afford it on my own. So what we did is we actually stayed together. There was about 8 bedrooms in total, and all of them had en-suite, so there was plenty of bathrooms, plenty of, you know, space for everyone. This is another bedroom at the top floor, and you'll see what I mean, or should I call it ground floor. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So yeah, so all the showers kind of look different. Some of them were wet rooms, some of them were bathrooms. You know, some of them had like screens, some of them didn't. So, you know, continue watching to see what each of them were like. Here my sons kept playing a little game where they opened a restaurant or a juice bar. Now here the accommodation I believe was about 800 per night, and what we did is there was actually 26 of us, and this is including adults and children. I mean, it's on the Airbnb site for 16 people, but what a lot of us did is we bought some Airbnbs in and we just made do with what we had, and we basically all just kind of paid per head, so it works out as a decent budget for us for the 4-night stay that we stayed here. And that worked out well, because if it was just the 5 of us, paying £3,000, almost £3,000 for, you know, 4 nights is just too much for us. And the beauty of staying like this is actually the fact that, you know, everyone gets to spend time with each other. We all kind of go out every day, every morning to do activities with each other. We did do this last year. I mean, I did do a vlog on the house tour only, and it was called Lamb's Pasture. So if you want to check that out, I will put a little card above and you can click on that later. So this is another bedroom, and this is, you had to go to the, you know, the swirly stairs that I showed you earlier. You had to go down that to access this part of the house. And this one had a walk-in wet shower, which I didn't use, to be honest. I got the children to shower in my room because I just felt like once, you know, everything, well, once you use the shower room, then it was a bit hard for everyone else to use. This, I believe, was a cupboard, but I think it was locked by the, you know, owner of this house. Okay, so this is the outside. Oh, it was so spacious and so lovely. There's Zane going up. The children just loved going up and down, really. And there was this seating area with a barbecue, and here it is. We stayed in one of the external rooms, and the children had a bit of a boys room and a girls room, and it just stayed like that. And then other family members also had their own rooms as well. The clip that you saw earlier was also another room opposite to the room with the wet shower. And then in the external rooms it looked like this. So you had twin beds. These can be put together to make a king bed or separated. And here's their ensuite, and I believe this one had a bath. And here is bedroom 2 from the external entrances. My cousin stayed in this room, cousin and her husband with her children, and they also have a nice spacious king size bed there. And I believe it was the 2 twin beds that were joined together to make this king size bed, so it could be separated if needed. You just need to let the owner know beforehand. And here's their bathroom. I love the little characteristics of this bathroom there, or shower room should I say. It's got a nice little screen as well, so it saves the whole bathroom getting wet. And as we exit this room to our left, this was our room. Oh god, my finger's in the way. Okay, so yeah, this is the room that we stayed in, and then I had my son who stayed on this air bed as well, towards the window side to get us all in. And the girls, Zayn and Arissa, they stayed in a little girls' room with their cousins as well, and they had a blast that day. Honestly, they loved it. It was a really good sleepover for them. And this was our shower room, another one with a screen. I chose this one particularly because of the screen in the shower, because I had that experience in the hotel that we stayed in Spain. It just got messy, and there's me trying to be awesome cinematic should I say, and just trying to make my shots a little bit more interesting. Okay, and again, side of the house, we often hung out here with the deck chairs, and then a bit of a fire pit going on. This is upstairs near the kitchen, so there's a laundry room, which was so convenient. We had so many clothes to wash, and it was literally like a how you go to the laundrette. There was a bit of a queue, and we all washed our things one by one. And that's it for today's vlog. If you'd like to see our future vlogs in Exmoor and see what we did here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.